Hang on, Norma. Sorry, music was playing. Okay, so I have finished. Well, stage one, maybe stage two of bedroom. As you can see, you know, bedroom carpet. They're gonna fix carpet. They're gonna replace all there. There's some blankets. There's the bed. All of these drawers under that you see down here are still empty. So I still got all that real estate going on there. But in any case, bed, light. But we come over here to, ta-da! It's all done. Hang on, let me throw that on the floor. So, dun dun dun. You can see what it looks like from a distance. Pretty simple. Not quite full finished yet. Like obviously when you see the drawers, there's gaps in there. Probably could finish it with a little piece of trim in there just to like flush it up. I don't know that I really care enough. But you can see that dress clothes are on the left with plenty of bottom space. That's well over 6 inches. I think 6.5, almost 7 off the ground. So vacuums go right underneath it, easy like. In the corner up there, we've got shorts on the left and sweatpants and jammies on the right. And then up here, you can see it took my suitcase, the full suitcase and 2 headrests and duffel bag. So it goes all the way up to the top of the ceiling. But, you know, right now, some t-shirts and stuff, and then that linen stuff just because it smelled like sand, sawdust and paint. But, you know, down here you can see, you know, shirts just hanging out fine and a broken hanger piece. But yeah, so when you get over there, you know, you can actually see down here that, you know, you can get, there's 64 hung shirts right there, so it's doing a pretty good job. And then up here, you know, these things turn pretty easy, so you can get at what you want. And then at the top, you know, that goes way deep, so it's got a full comforter, the backup for the bed up there. And then the towels I just didn't have a spot for yet because I'm still doing stuff in the bathroom, as you can see. And the linen closet's kind of my repository for that stuff. So there's that, all getting good to go. That room's still that room. This room is coming along. You've seen, now we've got more or less everything done there. Cabinets at the bottom, I think half of the bottom right, I'll probably end up putting some personal stuff in there, but it's almost all full. On the left of work stuff, and on the top right, there's you know, empty space for growing work stuff. This little guy right here the printer sits on top of it. You see the cable plugged in, then run along, and then there's a mess of wires in the back, and there's a hole that comes up through the. So, but the printer's on and runs, spits out a page a second. Sweet. These little drawers are pretty nifty. Holds all the shit. So, good to go there. Alagondar, the 2-hole punch, is still with me. And then a bunch of movies and stuff like that just racked up to the side with plenty of space there to drop anything else. These are great. These cloth, cardboard, whatever. I mean, they're pretty sturdy cloth. It's holding cables, shitloads of cables. Any cable you want in the world under like commercial quality electrical. But I mean, any computer, laptop, I mean, just amass cables over the years. And then it just goes up. I mean, there's some Razer mouses and a bunch of keyboards and boxes, and there's some toner cartridge and a whole bunch of paper, and then some more computer stuff, and then I'll probably get my suitcase, that black one right there, as soon as that's all the stuff I need to file. But I'll probably get that up here and stacked out on top, so it's kind of just hiding in the corner. But there's that. Workstation's doing great. I highly recommend mounting monitors to walls and then putting something above, so you can see the F-bomb is still with us, the Rubik's Cube, Darth Vader and Stormtrooper watch over me, my Greek puzzle, and then I haven't gotten this done, but I will build like a 4-leg whatchamahoozer that'll come right over the top of this. This kid will sit on top of it, bringing him up to about here because he's better on airflow that way, plus he's pretty nice and blue and shiny and adds a lot of light in this room. That's kind of helpful because it's so gray. And then over here I'll just have probably some sort of tower-ish thing where I can put files work-wise on the left side, as the computer will be here. I will mount those guys. Those are 40 inchers. You can see where I've marked the studs. I've got the board there painted, but right now I'm using a folding table and I'm still drinking lots of ginger ale. But yeah, so, and then I got the thing right here, a chair, my chair, I have my baby chair, and then my awesome work chair. And so there's all that. That's going well. And this is the room. You can hear the battery on 20 volt running, charging, but this guy's almost done. Here's my shelf for bathroom. This is the desk and the hutch for the desk. That's going well. I did this today too, though. Got some Soylent. This is our, so you know how upstairs in the office, the Bob is always pulling this fucking thing off because it just doesn't. It's a false drawer. It's just there. Well, I found these hinges, and we did, bam, that, which I was really excited about. Just 45 degrees. Put it back in there, but just, you know, boom, there's scrubbies, whatever, stuff like that. I mean, it comes right out, so if it gets funky, you could just yank it out. You could put anything in there. I'm thinking even like airplane shooters. So if you're ever like doing dishes and you need to hide and get, you know, maybe a gun, some matches and lighter fluid, and like airplane shooters of tequila and rum. And whatever you need, Norma. Put some white sangria in there. And then there's the beautiful fridge. And then this is still that. So, but these are all boxes that are all mostly empty that just need to be broke down. There's no room for them. Like recycling won't let me give them more than that's allowed to fit in that box. So I think I'm going to rent the dumpster for like $150, 2 empties. Huge, like a little bit bigger than the one at the office dumpster. They'll dump it twice. I think I could fill that thing up one time easy and then not fill it up a second time. But kind of want to wait till I can get this carpet out, this gray stuff, because as soon as I'm done in here, well, as soon as I'm done in the bathroom, bedroom, and the office room, I'm going to pull this carpet up here and pull the carpet up from downstairs because I want to get this room done. I'm going to take these 12-inch tiles and bring them out 1 extra tile this way and 1 extra tile that way so that, you know, when you actually come in, you can see that you really can't just walk in. Like I want to be able to walk in and stay on tile, you know, unpack stuff. I want to put a bunch of coat rack and shoes things there. So I'll bring it out one tile, but that should marry up really nicely with the wall, and then just do a nice square piece of rug in this room and have the tile just start into hardwood or whatever floor and continue until it meets the kitchen and all the way down the hallway and be done with it. I think that'll be easy. I think that's even almost a do-it-yourselfer. But as soon as the bedroom, the bathroom, and the office are done, then I'm going to tear everything up, because I don't mind walking on plywood for a month or two. I mean, you can see I've got moving blankets down already, just trying to not make the carpet super shitty, but that was before I decided I'd tear it out. I thought carpet would be way more expensive, but it's only like $1,000 to do it all. So, but we're going to get a back door, French door, open on the right side, comes with a screen, and a front door, storm door, because mine has this creaking howling when the wind goes, and it's like an alarm clock. It's so loud. Like the neighbor actually complained about it. It's like, it's not my fucking problem. I bought it like that. I'm trying to fix it. Give me a week. So, but never met him yet. He seemed like a nice guy until I heard that. So we will do the cabinets though. I've got, you can see the paint right there. It's the stain, Java. It's going to darken the cabinets up a little bit. I think I might do dark cabinets. And I'm trying to figure out a way to mix gray into the cabinetry. But I think that might just be trying way too hard. I think I just need to not give a shit, make it a darker color so it kind of goes with the landscape a little bit better, and then just done. Countertops. Probably going to bring something out right here because I would like an aisle of some sort, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that, and it's not on the immediate agenda. So that's the walkthrough. We'll go back down one last time. And in the bathroom, I decided on a 2 tempered glass shelf. So you can see that there's all that jazz right there, and then there's just a giant huge mirror, and then right here, see that hole right there, just above that, a 2 shelfer. So on this shelf I can put toothbrush and the razor, which is electric, you know, card just right there, and then all the other toiletries, because right here I've got these little miniature drawers, and then it's pretty much just under there. Looks like they did have some sort of hutch thing going on back here, but you know, if we don't have to go that route, we're not gonna. So, but yeah, and then I'm probably gonna get something like a nightstand over here, because you can see the alarm clock is probably good that it's hard to reach, but it is what it is. But there it is. It's done. Stage 1, 2, done. 1 was just measuring out and cutting. 2 is putting it together. 3 will probably be trim here. Down at the bottom, you'll see how that drawer sticks out. Like the edge kind of goes this way. I need to put a board in there and pull it together, because right now it's just the natural, it's all cedar, and this is whiteboard on top, but that's cedar. And then, you know, handles. I do have a little hook. I was gonna, like a little whatchamacaloozer, just for I was gonna hang it, you know, right here or something like that for, you know, bathrobe, or, you know, remembering what you're wearing tomorrow, or, you know, dry cleaning or something. But I figured I'll let natural selection work its way on that and see if I actually end up finding myself over the next couple of months like wishing I had something to hang something on, because otherwise it would just be putting more holes into shit. Maybe I've just gotten too used to that. But yeah, so there it is. Almond oil, or whatever it's called outside, and you can see that this is smooth, plasticky. Slide right off that. This is more wood-like. And you'll see it's kind of hard to see with the camera, but I still get my grain, which I don't know that that'll last forever. I think at some point eventually I might actually paint it a color or something, but I don't know. We'll see. Because right now, I mean, it can be painted any color. The only thing that's polyurethane is the top. Everything else is just, you know, watered down white. And all this, I went white and silver. Most of that silver is aesthetic. Like, this is not actually supporting much at all. I mean, those are screws and they are in there, but they're like maybe a 1/4 inch, I think. Not even 1/2 inch. They're really short, stubby looking screws. Same here, same there. And same there. I just kind of went with a white and metal kind of theme to it. The only thing I didn't want is, I didn't want this board to continue over, but I wanted support on this end, and there's no studs between here and the wall. So I figured might as well go for durability. And everything here is sturdy shit. You could hang, you know, a dead animal. This could easily hang 200, 300, 400 pounds on this stuff. No problem. It's into the actual studs with man, well, that's a 1 inch, it's 3/4 inch wood through probably 3/4 inch drywall to, you know, to a stud, and I used, I think, 3.5 inch screws, so big old suckers. Pretty happy with it. The drawers are short, they're tiny, they're not the deepest. You can see the socks, and it goes, there's my hand, and it just, right there's the side. But, I mean, for a do-it-yourself kind of gig. It holds all the socks you could possibly need, holds all the underwear you could possibly need, and then that's got shorts in it that are more of like gnarly shorts that you paint in, not like nicer shorts. So, but there's that, and I'll probably hook a basket underneath or something. I figured I would do something laundry-wise, but I'm really liking just like as I walk down the hall, tearing off morning's clothes, and then when you get to about right here, and you're on your way to the coffee pot, you're like, oh, and you just huck the shit down the stairs, and it lands down there. So that's kind of my laundry hamper right now, is just the bottom of the stairs. But alright, Norma, I won't talk anymore. I'll talk to you later. Things are coming along. We are almost to the point where we can completely unpack. There's these 2 boxes right here. This one and the one underneath it is the only ones that still have stuff in it. And everything else should be unpacked by then. So we're almost to the point now where we can hang stuff up. You know, laundry, linen closet's finally cleared out. And this closet, I put jackets and hats and cold weather and shoes and stuff. So we're almost to the point now where we can get rid of construction zone, because we could conceivably live comfortably from here to the end of days, you know, without being annoyed by anything, because I'll have it all. The shelves, I'll not be living in boxes or suitcases or anything like that. Everything will have a spot. It's just from here on out, it'll be, you know, not just the bare necessities to work and live enjoyably. It'll be, you know, taking it to the next level, you know, trim, decoration, you know, cosmetic stuff, things that I want personally that, you know, you wouldn't expect someone to need. All right, bye, Norma.